made in USA, vintage 501 XX. Alright guys, so stop number one today. We're at the America's Thrift Store. Gonna go in and see what we can find to resell online for a profit. So y'all come with me and let's see how it goes. Alright, so the first item I grab here is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. This is from 1991. It's the Heavy Metal Raft. It's got about a 65% sell-through rate. I bought it for $2.99. I think I can get $8 to $10 for it without accessories. These next items are a set of vinyl vintage 7 drawers figures. $7 to $10 each in excellent condition. These are terrible and the sell-through rate's not great. I picked them up for a minute, thought about it, put them back. Then we have some Weebles Wobble. Don't know why I left these behind. These would have probably been a good pickup. Could have probably got $5 to $7 each for these. Sell them at a lot, but I passed on them. Still don't understand why. And looked at a couple more things before moving on. So I moved on to the Christmas stuff, the seasonal decorations. There wasn't much here to be seen, really. There were a couple of things that I probably missed. These two carolers that were hand-painted. I didn't think much of them in the store, didn't look them up. I see stuff like this a lot, but I looked them up later and realized I might could have got, $30 or so for these. So that was probably a small miss. But I continue to look over the various Christmas items, the figurines, ornaments, village collectibles. The first good item that I'm going to find is actually from Princess House. It's a red hand-blown glass ornament. It is etched, as most of that stuff is. There's only one currently listed, but 15 have sold. This is it right here. I think I can get about $35 for it. The one that's listed is listed for $46. It cost me $3.99. And then I also run up on a little box with some UNESCO ornaments in it. I haven't looked these up yet. $2.99 though for 4 of them. I think I can do pretty good. Some of them are very valuable. The next item I pick up is a Levi signature denim long sleeve jacket or shirt. It has the metal buttons. I paid $6.49. It's got 127% sell through. I think I can get $20 to $25 for this. So after I put this in the buggy, I actually ran up on another Levi's shirt / jacket. It was kind of like more of a canvas material and a tan color white tab. This one didn't have quite as good a sell through. It was over $10. And I decided to pass on it rather than take the chance. Almost got it for myself, though. Since it was in my size, it was pretty nice, but I decided just to leave it behind. All right, guys, that first stop, not so great. Usually I find a lot better stuff there. I think I caught them in a store reset. Sometimes they have these days where they are redoing the inventory, pulling things off the shelves, clearing things out. So anyway, the shelves are kind of bare in the hard goods area compared to normal, and just a lot of picked over merchandise. The few things I found that were really good were really just overpriced. I couldn't see paying what they were asking and still being able to make a profit. So passed those items up, and so we're about to go into our second store here and see what happens. This is one of my favorite thrift stores, and usually find some good stuff in here. So let's go in and see what we can find at stop number 2. All right, I forgot to start the camera, but shoes were 75% off. The first pair I grabbed were these Nike Revolution Pure Platinums. These are men's size 11. I gave $7 for these, should be able to get 40. I bought 2 pair of Vans. This pair that you're gonna see on the camera is the old school stacked. These I gave $5 for, and I think I can get 50. Had another pair of the old school platform black Vans that I gave $5 for and should be able to get 30. And then there's these Alegria track shoes. These I gave $5 for. I've already sold these for 20. And I also picked up a pair of women's Brooks Pure Flow 1s right here in a purple. They're pretty nice. It's an older model, but still in very good shape. And I think I can probably get about $20 to $30 for those as well. Alright, so I sped up this portion of the video just giving you a look at some of the items that I ran across that I didn't pick up. They had some cool stuff. Some of it was overpriced. Some of it was incomplete. Some of it didn't work. Just nothing that I felt confident enough to pull the trigger on and buy this particular day. But as you can tell, they do have a pretty good variety. Some of these ornaments might have been okay. I just didn't take time to look any of them up. Also, they had some really good electronics, but the prices were still just a little bit high. They put them on sale from time to time, and when I get them on sale for like 50% off, then I can make a profit. All right, so stock number 2, not the best. I don't know what's going on today. Some days you kill it, and some days, man, it's just tough to find the stuff, but I'm going to stay after it. I'm going to go ahead and ride up to the Goodwill. I wasn't really planning on going there, but since I haven't had a lot of luck at the first 2 stops, I did get several pair of shoes here. Shoes were 75% off, and so I didn't really get any, huge scores on those. But I do think that I can probably, I paid $5 to $7 each for those, and I believe most of them are going to sell for a minimum of 30 bucks. So, I mean, I'll do okay on them, but again, and they're already clean. I don't have to do a lot of work on any of them, so that part's good. But anyway, catch you on the next stop. All right, so last stop here at the Goodwill, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff. All right, so I got off to a slow start here, but it does end with some really, really good finds. The first thing that I'm going to be picking up here is some Lion brand homespun yarn. Takes me a minute to try to figure out if I want it or not. I have to actually look this up. It's not something I've purchased. They wanted $2.99 a roll. It's really too much. I probably should have left it. Maybe at $1.50 I would have been good. I'm not going to lose money. There were 6 of these total. I think in a lot of 3 I can get $25 or $30, which should still double my money. So I decided to speed this portion up. I didn't really find much. Just took a look at ceramics and cups and home goods. There is one item here you're going to see in just a minute. Right there, there's a baseball that I found. I thought this was cool. I'm an Alabama fan. This is from the World Series, College World Series, or NCAA championships in the 90s, late 90s, I think it was 97 or 98. But it's a team signed ball, just happened to show up there. So I picked that up for me. The walk was nasty, way too much work. None of these cups are really worth picking up. Checked out another pan or 2. I saw some items to my left here that I thought might be a good pickup, these Dutch ovens, but the brand, they were very light. And the brand was not very good, so I left those behind. And here was a Pyrex bowl that would have been a great find, but it had been put in the dishwasher, and though you can't see in the video, it had faded some. So I finished up here with the pots and pans and moved on to the clothing, where I am going to make some of my first big finds of the day. I didn't have the camera on when I first got here, and I had already pulled these off the rack, but this is a pair of Made in USA Vintage 501 XX. These are a really, really awesome find. You don't see these out very much anymore. 36, 32, a good size. $5.99 for these. They have a 60% sell-through rate, and I believe I can get a minimum of 40 to 60 bucks. If they're 1970s, I may even get upwards of $100 or more. I looked at a few other pair of pants. This is a pair of polo chinos. Passed on those, but there were a pair of khaki-colored polo Andrew pants. These are maybe not super vintage, but somewhat. They're a 38-30, a good size. Again, $5.99, 75% sell-through, and I should get 18 to 20. Took a look at these Wranglers, but I don't have much luck out of Wranglers, so I moved on. The next pair of pants, though, that I'm going to stop on is a pair of Levi's Orange Tab. These are the 2505-0217s. 42% sell-through rate. I got these for $5.99. They're a 36-34, made in USA. Haven't quite got to them yet, but here they come right here. And I haven't dated these yet either, but they should be at least 50 bucks, and they could be more. Again, the older these pants date, the better the price gets. Now, these last 2 pair are 569s. They're very popular. They're the baggy grunge, like Y2K style. 112% sell-through rate. I gave $5.99, and I should get $20 to $25 each for those. Now, this is my best score of the day. This is Bag of Holding by Geek. It is a messenger bag. It's not the backpack style, it's the laptop style bag. But these bags, guys, are just totally awesome. They did not know what they had here. I gave $3.99 for this. It was definitely my favorite find of the day. All right, so not too bad. I mean, not the best day I've had thrifting, but it is what it is. Picked up a few items in here. Got some vintage Levi's. That messenger bag is going to be a killer. That's probably $80 to $100. And then a few odds and ends. Some things I didn't get on camera, I may show a picture of. I may not, I don't know, but a few good items. We'll see how it goes. Hey, what's up, guys? So as always, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it a lot. And guys, you just take care. I love you. God loves you. And guys, don't ever give up.